Football is all about thrill, but with ups and downs. We've seen numerous players going from their highest to their lowest in just a matter of months, like the legendary Ronaldinho. This is the story of another star player who saw his downfall, yet people still adore him for his glorious past. This is the story of creation and cremation, a peak and a fall. This is the story of Neymar, a youthful hero whose controversies have always surrounded him. From taxation to sexual assault, from attacking to being attacked, from injuries to acting, the name Neymar has always been highlighted. In today's video, we'll see the other side of football and some facts about Neymar that you might have never known. If you're ready to hear some shocking truths behind Neymar's downfall, get prepared to have your mind blown. Although it's common knowledge that every player has their highs and lows, some names are more pronounced very highly in this. Neymar Jr. is one of them. His life is full of surprises, shocks, companionship, and anger. Let's start from his early childhood. Some years ago, on February 5th, 1992, in the dynamic town of Mogi das Cruzes, Brazil, a small boy named Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. was born. Right from the time he started walking, it was evident that Neymar was born to be a great footballer. Neymar captivated the crowd by seeing him play in the dusty streets of his village, his feet dancing with the football as if they were one. Many believed Neymar's journey would be filled with incredible highs, and his town kept rooting for him. Well, not everything can happen as we want it to. Football fans, let's hold your breath and look at Neymar's incredible journey, impressive goals and heartbreaking downfall. The story of Neymar began in the vibrant youth leagues of Brazil, where his talent was turned into a legend. At the age of 11, he moved to the Santos FC Youth Academy. His skills flourished in their football centre, and at the age of 17, Neymar made his debut for Santos FC. He became an overnight sensation with incredible speed, dazzling dribbling abilities, and an uncanny ability to score breathtaking goals. Everyone could sense the magic this young man brought to the pitch. In 2011, he led Santos FC to the Copa Libertadores, the top club competition in South America. As his star was rising soon, all eyes would be focused on him. The time came for Neymar to fly even higher in 2013. He made a much-publicized move to Barcelona, one of the world's top football clubs. Playing with football legends like Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, Neymar contributed to numerous Barcelona victories, including the most renowned UEFA Champions League in 2015. People started comparing Neymar with legends of football, namely Pelé and Diego Maradona, and his fame echoed in every football corridor. Neymar was at his peak, and fans knew he was made to do wonders. In 2017, a new career chapter began as Neymar made a world record €222 million transfer to Paris Saint-Germain. The move was lauded as the catalyst for firmly establishing Neymar out of Messi's shadow as the best player in the world, and it was supposed to drive PSG to its first ever Champions League title and propel French football to new heights. However, fate has some other plans. Unfortunately, this was the point where nobody knew that Neymar was going towards his downfall. Neymar's dream ran into some serious trouble, first and foremost because of his injuries. In his inaugural season with PSG, he suffered a metatarsal fracture that required surgery. Thus, he sat out for the rest of the season, missing key Champions League games. It was the beginning of the end. In the seasons that followed, Neymar was plagued by reoccurring injuries. He re-injured his foot, ankle and thigh and sat out of several big matches. The injuries affected his pitch performance, overall fitness and consistency. On their part, PSG, with all the tremendous potential, failed on numerous occasions in the Champions League without their star player. Not only were injuries central to his downfall, but Neymar faced more than just injuries. His career was affected by the disciplinary record and controversies. His brim shadowed his brilliance, and he was involved in bickering with opponents multiple times, which attracted suspensions and fines against him. With his tendency to exaggerate the fouls and stimulate the injuries, critics and fans were all over him. You might have seen many Neymar memes too. In 2019, one of the most recent incidents happened. After PSG lost the French Cup final, he attacked one of the supporters and was suspended for 3 games. It wasn't suitable for his image, and it put forward a question or two regarding his professionalism and maturity. Off the pitch, there were legal issues like tax avoidance during his Barcelona days, and more famously, he was accused of rape in 2019 by a lady, which he vehemently denied, and later on was cleared of all the charges. But these controversies shadowed his footballing success and created a negative image in the public's eye. Despite possessing exceptional talent, Neymar consistently underperformed in big international tournaments. He played for Brazil in various Copa America and FIFA World Cup tournaments. However, the fact that Brazil failed to win the World Cup during his playing days proved to be a massive criticism against him. Neymar was ruled out of the Brazil Cup competition in 2014. The story, though, doesn't end there. He had a severe back injury during the quarterfinals. In the semi-finals, without their star player, Brazil endured a humiliating 7-1 loss at the hands of Germany. In the 2018 World Cup, Brazil went on to lose the quarterfinals to Belgium, and Neymar's contribution was at best blemished with perceived theatrics, and there was very little he could do to make a difference in those situations. Similarly, Neymar's presence was unknown to the Brazil team in Copa America. Although he made them win the tournament in 2019, his injuries and controversies have often disrupted participation and disappointed fans and critics. We all know that even his team has a strained relationship with Neymar, and it was also a part of Neymar's fall. There have been reports regarding his rift with fellow stars Edinson Cavani and Kylian Mbappe at PSG, creating a hostile atmosphere inside the dressing room. All these tensions sporadically split onto the pitch, affecting team cohesion and performance. Other than this, many fans have questioned his leadership and commitment. Some even criticized him for spending too much time on his personal branding business and other off-field endorsement activities, diminishing his commitment to football. Constantly missing the matches due to injury, suspension, or personal reasons further fueled these criticisms. Every football lover knows about the Ballon d'Or. It is the dream of footballers. It's the ultimate prize for any football player. The Ballon d'Or, the best in the world. Despite his high potential, Neymar has never won this prize. The inability to consistently compete at the top due to the dominance of players like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo reduced his chances. In 2015, Neymar finished third in the Ballon d'Or behind Messi and Ronaldo, the highest in his career. After that, his standing varied based on inconsistent performances and the intervention of injuries and controversies. Failure to win the Ballon d'Or is considered by most as one of Neymar's most major upsets in his career. Other factors that led to his demise were financial and legal. His record transfer to PSG resulted in questions over financial fair play and how long such a high transfer fee would hold up. Additionally, some legal cases, most notably against Barcelona over unpaid bonuses, had to be dealt with by Neymar. These cases thus distracted him while destroying his image and marketability in public. Now, the other factor that causes rejection is Neymar's age. As he approached his 30s, the natural decline became another factor in his perceived downfall. In addition to the wear and tear of professional football, injuries complicated matters even more. Additionally, newer talent coming through the ranks like Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland significantly raised the competition level to be in the limelight, and it was evident these guys were there just to win accolades. From a young, promising talent from Brazil to a global soccer idol, Neymar's journey has had incredible highs and many sad lows. Whereas his skills and flair on the pitch were undeniable, the combination of injuries, controversies, indiscipline, and underwhelming performances in significant tournaments contributed to his downfall. Notwithstanding these odds, Neymar was to remain one of football's biggest names, and his legacy would be defined by just how he overcame some of the bumps along that path. In the final analysis, Neymar's career reminds us that life can be complex and complicated, and struggles are always present, even for a professional athlete at the highest level. As impressive as the story is, it is necessary to count on his dedication to foot those moments that can make fans go wild. Until Neymar stops playing, people still have hope that one day he'd crawl back again, up to where he belongs with the other elites in the footballing world. He still holds a high place in the fans' hearts and always strives to overcome all the factors that prevent him from reaching the top. If you like Neymar's story and want to add something, let us know in the comment box. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.